Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the long-awaited event, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Of the Duels for Race 26. It all comes down to this weekend. We set all three chase fields here at the Richmond International Speedway, and it's the Triggered Kev Shear weekend. We'll start with the duels. Alongside me, as you can tell, is Stephen Paul III.
Ready for the Kev Shear trigger duels.
So on the front row for this one is Amy Shelley and Steve Pollard. So Amy Shelley is automatically clinched into this field.
Last year's winner.
Just depends on where she'll start. Robert Pollard, William Flickinger, row 2. Fitzwater and Mary Shelley, row 3. Johnny Gardner, Matt Duncan, row 4. Jackie Tang, Smet Ozcon in row 5. We only have a few seconds actually before the command, so we'll get the command first and then we'll let Steven talk.
I guess.
Drivers, start your engines!
And the command has been given, so Steven, go ahead.
So what this is going to title into this race is pretty much if you're in top 30 without a win, you need to make this race. If not, you're going to have to hope one of your teammates help you out like Chris Louvier and Chris Washer did at Talladega. You're making this race is key to get your success. It's 100 laps. It's a long race to start with. It's this Game 7 moment here. You got to make the chase, but it starts here with this one. Amy Shelley, who won here last year, won a pole year before, she's obviously going to win this duel. If anybody beats her, they need to be making the chase themselves. Robert Pollard, who actually won here for his second career start, and Steve Pollard, who had a pretty good run here too. So, got to make this race. Kyderman, you got to make it, man.
Some reports from pit lane. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Pace car either way is off. And we are green for Duel 1.
Yeah, the 77, I'm assuming, is the 12 car from last year because they're running fourth right now. And, Rob Evans. No, that's not surprising. Well, surprise, surprise. You know where we saw this? Martinsville, another short track. Robert and Amy were the class of the field, and it looked like, this is what's happening.
As Robert Pollard trying to clear Steve off turn 4 will do so. Jackie Tang's going to be in the middle of 3 wide here for a moment. Henry Williams, there's Mary Shelley on top.
All Mary Shelley wants to do is get a win. That's all she wants.
Well, I mean, all she's racing for tonight is actually the extra bonus points that come with a win.
Yep, and her and Tang are going to wreck right here off the corner. Nice lifting right there. Oh, boy.
Oh, trouble!
Oh, trouble, Jeffrey White!
Jeffrey White was in. I saw it. Kyderman as well. Logan York.
Oh, Kyderman's going to
Louvier. Hamill as well.
That's big.
And Aldra Baranowskis.
That's big one. If Baranowskis is going to hold a lot of fates, she's not going to get subbed in because she don't have a win, so...
Anderson's back here as well in 24th. Matthews, 23rd. Dylan Young is in 22nd. Hard to tell if there's damage on that 24 car.
But they're going to have another wreck up here. They keep this 3-wide going right here. That's not going to work between all the Roushketeers here.
Rob Evans is in the middle of it. This is actually the battle around the transfer spot.
That didn't work last time, boys. What are you thinking? Oh, man. Oh no.
And that time around, the transfer spot was held by the 26 of James Qualls.
James Qualls needs to make this race. Still has a shot at it. He's top 30, but he needs to win too.
Matt Duncan now under threat from Will Hoyt there. That would be for 17th.
Here comes the 2
4 wide.
Right,
that ain't good. Work. Matt Duncan, Rob Evans, they save it.
Well, the 60 car just took out the Roush. They're going to lose their affiliation next year.
As my game wants to not necessarily cooperate there. Matt Dixon, through all that mess, is now up into the transfer spot. Passes the plant, though. And that's going to put Will Hoyt now into the transfer spot as they're 3 wide ahead of him.
Deaver just body slammed the 84 car. I don't know what that was about.
Oh, and Pollard responded by trying to move the 33.
We're going to have a lot of action in this race, I'll tell you that much. 33 up the hill. Oh, man, Pollard's getting back.
Pollard all over the back of the 33.
LaPlante in the transfer spot. 2 races in a row for LaPlante? What?
Well, he's right now in the transfer spot as Tim Randolph wants that spot away from in the 60. So we kind of mentioned it a little bit, but what's on the line for drivers is what's on the line is it depends on who you are. There's multiple agendas. You have drivers like Dylan Young who are just trying to actually get into the field who need a win to be able to do so. Or to get into the chase.
Whoa! Yo!
Oh, contact!
Saved it!
Saved it! Somehow!
Oh,
Evans, though, is going to take advantage of it. He's going to pass both of them.
Oh my God! You know what's funny? That's another Hendrick car taking out the plant.
So as I was trying to say, you have the drivers who are trying to just make the chase by getting a win. Oh,
Oh my
you have
God.
other drivers like a Stephen Paul III who are locked in already, who an extra win gives them an extra 15 points when we start the chase next week.
Or having their other family members sub in to get them in the chase too. But I digress with that point too.
That's true. But also, if you finish inside of the top 10 in points, you also get points based on where you start, where you finish inside the top 10. Okay, that was something. I didn't quite catch what it was, but dang, the two short track masters there, Dixon and Pollard, were all over each other off turn 4.
Yeah, Dixon really went short tracks in the 7. He needs a win due to his injury. Marias, they need owners and drivers.
70's not even in the owner's chase right now.
Yeah. So who's the leader? Did anybody get by Amy, or Amy's just cruising?
Amy is right now cruising a half a second ahead of the 75. Meanwhile, Samet Ozkan now trying to take the fight to the 18.
Yeah, 13 laps complete. I don't know if we're gonna have a pit stop, but if we do that long, it's gonna be very treacherous.
I think we're good on a pit stop. Fitzwater is 3rd. Gardner is in 4th.
Wrong series, Fitzwater.
William Flickinger is in 5th right now. And right now the best battle on track is for 6th between Henry Williams and Samet Ozkan.
So Henry Williams is another one who needs a win to get into the chase. Doing a good job. Got to make the race first, Got to start first to have a shot.
Yeah, true. Right now, transfer spot the last time around was the 60th of Tim Randolph.
Fail counter one. Mary Shelley coming down. Mary Shelley won
There's
her
a lot of
last
stuff going
race
on right
here.
now.
Yeah, Mary Shelley won in season 4. That was her last career win in the 38 car.
And, well, so far she hasn't won since then, is what you're trying to say, yes.
Yeah. Steve Pollard dropping like a rock. He's not making the chase. The first time Steve has not made the chase in his career.
Of seasons that he's run full time.
Correct.
I think there was one season where he... There was a season where he attempted some races towards the end of it.
No, he didn't.
Really?
It was me. Yeah, I ran
22? Oh, okay.
That was me.
Either way, Pollard now going to try and take the fight to the 18. Meanwhile, James Qualls trying to get to the left, or to the inside of the 08, and they're almost 3 wide back here. Matt Dixon, JT Bryant, Jackie Tang.
Now, what the guys do not want to see is LaPlante, Robert, if Charles Yu, and some of the guys low in the owner points make it, because that's going to hurt the people in the top 30.
I mean, you say that. We saw that. We thought we had that a few weeks ago, and then still ended up getting actually as far down as we've ever gotten.
29, yeah, that was crazy.
As Tang now trying to get 12th spot away from JT Bryant. Looks like we'll be able to do so in that check and go Chevrolet.
Yeah, Tang was 8th in points after Atlanta, and then the low in owner points killed him.
Meanwhile, back here, well, Will Hoyt actually has the transfer spot. These are the guys trying to hunt him down for it. Damage to the right side of Anderson's car.
Well, we know Anderson ain't going to do nothing till Barber, so.
We ain't going back to Barber, I don't think. Not this season.
Cleveland, sorry.
Is Tim Randolph now trying to take a spot away from the 87? Well, actually, he'll be able to do so. Pollard nearly making contact with the 09.
Yeah, it's coming off the corner. Him and Rob. Rob Evans finished 3rd in the Daytona 500. You can never tell but how bad his season's been.
I mean, see, Time Pollard, basically.
That's true. Well, Time got he's the Robert Pollard 2.0.
Well, except he hasn't done 3 wins and finished last in points.
It's still rigged against Robert Pollard. No.
As Matt Dixon now taking the fight to the 26th. This is the battle for 8th position now.
Yeah, looks like the race time is going to be the same battle we saw in Martinsville between the clubs. So that'll be interesting to see how that one pans out. Because they're the only...
They literally have just kept the same exact margin.
Yeah, that's the most impressive part. Well, the 75...
Well, I say that. They're actually... 75 is closing that gap right now.
Hopefully the dual footage doesn't get lost if Robert wins this.
It's down under half a second now.
Yeah, Gardner, who, if Gardner didn't have so much engine failure and bad luck, he would have made the chase.
Well, and so many DNQs at the start.
Yeah, that's true. He has done that. JT, who won the Daytona 500, and he won somewhere else. I think that was Twin Rig, wasn't it?
That was... Yeah, Twin Ring.
Yeah, he won 2 races there. The 42 car trying to win another driver's title. They didn't win the owners last year. That was the 7.
Yeah, the 7's gonna have a shot actually at back-to-back owners titles, but I guess we can talk more about that in the next duel.
Yeah, because Henry will probably win this duel if we keep talking about him.
As Cole Deaver now taking the fight to the 18 of Henry Williams.
Yeah,
Gap
Dixon's
back up
gonna
to
be,
half a second.
Yeah, Dixon will be another one to watch. Dixon's really good at the short tracks over the years. He won 2 short tracks in the Hooters this year, so he's trying to shock block cheese it in this one.
As Will Hoyt going to take the fight to Adam Flickinger. This would be for the transfer spot to move the 12 back to it. Austin LaPlante looking on anxiously, trying to get a spot back into the field.
Yeah, look at his chops.
Not often we've actually seen that scheme at least, so that's good.
Yeah, the mummy scheme, yeah.
As Adam Flickinger wants 16th back. He wants a little bit of that cushion there.
Yeah, I'm trying to come here. Yeah, Amy Shelley's had a really good run at this racetrack, so 78 might be looking for the 3rd win of the year. Cole Deaver trying to get in the top 10 here. He
well, no, this
20.
is actually... He's already into the 10th. This is the battle for 10th. As now Qual's going to be able to try and maybe make a crossover here.
At least Chris Fluier isn't stopping the track in this one.
So far, everyone actually still on the lead lap. So there's that.
Well, Keineman's our first sub confirmed, it looks like. It's people washing up the hill.
Looks like tires starting to wear a little bit as we get into that, as we get towards the end of this run. Or the end of the race, I should say.
You're going to watch out for second roll.
Jackie Tang now going to try and get... Oh, is going to get 11th away from Cole Deaver. Maybe wants 10th as well from James Qualls. Matt Dixon going to take the fight to Steve Pollard.
Yeah, Steve gets battled here. Steve won at Pennsylvania short track last year, so that was his last short track win.
As Tang clears, here comes Dylan Young looking for a spot away from the 18 of Henry Williams.
Yeah, it's been almost last weekend was the 1-year mark of Dylan's last. No, that was Riverside.
Tim Randolph has actually passed the 46, by the way, for 18th.
Good job for Randolph. They're not safe at all to make the chase. So.
Oh, and they're also not safe to make... Well, no, they are.
They are? Oh, okay.
3 wide into turn 1 for the transfer spot, no less.
Don't rack! Oh, no!
Though they're making it work. That's not supposed to work.
No, it's not. It was a plant.
As the JT and Anderson gets collected.
Waller gets collected. Kyman in the grass. Oh, Rob Evans. How? Matt Duncan. Woo!
Wow. Oh, contact with the 12 and the 6.
Kyman up the hill.
Oh,
No!
there goes Matt Duncan and Keiderman.
How he saved that?
Derek
Look out
Campbell's
for
on the
six, he might hit
apron.
something. Oh, 6 car back on the page. Oh, we got control
Looks
back
like
there.
he's good.
Oh my God.
What an adventurous end to this one. As Amy Shelley now laps Jeffrey White.
Jeffrey White's going to really need the American Red Cross at this rate.
There's Matt Duncan now trying to recover. Oh, wow. What a
duel.
What a weird
Wow.
end to it.
So who's in the transfer spot now?
Transfer spot was Austin the Plant.
What?
Through all the chaos, somehow the 46 got to the transfer spot.
What is going on?
As Henry Williams has fallen to 16th. Randolph is now 15th. Wilhoit is all over the back bumper of the 24 now for 13th.
Baranowski's is 2 seconds behind the 46. Baranowski's better get the foot on it.
Well, and Kyle Matthews actually is in the 18th spot right now.
Oh my God, yeah, Kyle needs to get his foot on it too.
Someone on pit? Oh, trouble for Ethan Keiderman!
Oh no! Oh no!
So Keiderman now has been lapped. That's going to help increase the lead now actually for the 78 because the 75 got held up behind it. And JT Bryant is coming off pit lane.
JT is most likely going to the winner's row.
As there's where the incident for the 13 happened.
Yeah, no, it's 2 laps to go here.
Yeah, 2 to go. Doesn't look like they're going to have to worry about pit stops in the duels at least.
This is going to get hairy right here.
This might get interesting in front of the race leader.
Yeah.
As Amy Shelley now takes the white flag. 1 lap to go for the 78 in Duel 1.
Yep. 78 just going to hope the people up there don't wreck. Oh, God.
Well, going to have to navigate the 42. We'll do so easily.
The plan's going to make 2 races in a row. What?
And coming through turn number 4, Amy Shelley wins Duel 1. Robert Pollard second. There's Fitzwater Gardner. Actually, just let the field go by.
Even it's 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, the play actually passed somebody.
Wilhoit ends up being the final transfer spot.
Well, Baranowski's, unless Baranowski gets subbed in, she's not making the chase. Logan York is definitely not making the chase.
So the drivers that race in through Duel 1, Robert Pollard, Zachary Fitzwater, Johnny Gardner, William Flickinger, Matt Dixon, Smed Oscon, Steve Pollard, Mary Shelley, James Qualls, Cole Deaver, Jackie Tang, Dylan Young, Tim Randolph, Henry Williams, Austin LaPlante, and Tristan Wilhoit. So Austin LaPlante, after 15 straight DNQs, has now made 2 in a row.
Well, Matthews is not even the top 30, so he won't get a shot at the chase. White will, because he is top 6 in owners. Matt Duncan, Louviere, York, let's see, Hamill will not. He's outside the top 30. Rob Evans are all going to the house.
So with that said, that is it for Duel 1. We'll bring you right back for Duel number 2. And we're back for Duel number 2. The poll for this one going to Bill Braddock Jr., so he's locked into the field, and with a time of 21.777, lucky numbers there, was not good enough to grab pole away from the 78. So Amy Shelley will lead us down to the green flag on Sunday. That ends up being when that goes out. Henry Sanford will start alongside the 17.
Good win.
Kenny Moma, Zach Rogers, row 2 with Brian Hart, William Duncan, row 3, Chris Wilson, Sky Commons, row 4. And Isaac Flickinger, William Brock in row 5.
Yeah.
So first, hold on, let's go trackside for the command.
Drivers, start your engines.
Okay, now you're going to say?
Did I see the 83 in here?
I
hope so. This would be the 3rd time I did this. Oh, okay, good.
No, yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Let you see the rest of the schemes as the field goes down the back straightaway now.
I don't know who's going to win the ugliest scheme of the race, the 60 or the 49.
Might be a toss-up.
As we look down here, this is we saw a crazy Duel 1, so Duel 2 will probably be just as crazy.
Well, no, remember, the way that ends up going is we have one duel that's crazy, the other duel is calm.
That's true. But this is Richmond. This green flag is out right here. Hopefully it has to pass for the lead.
So, yeah, Duel 2 is green. Braddock gonna be clear off into turn number 1. Battle is for second, just like it was with Duel 1.
And everybody's going to get off a little cleaner there.
Henry Sanford's gonna clear, though, into turn number 2, so that's a difference from Duel 1.
Yeah, the 10's not in the top 40.
Oh, trouble, Brian Hart! I'm not,
that's-
sorry, 49, Ryan George and Mark George.
Oh, that's big right there. Well, the 6-6 locked in the chase, so.
Peter Onjak affected
Onjak.
by it. Gene
Yeah,
Sanford, Ebrahimian, Aaron Thade, Seth Cole, Sam Young,
That's big.
and Brett Moma as well.
Oh my God, Brett Moma hasn't made a race since the Coke 600.
And battle for the race lead. Here comes Henry
Brett
Sanford.
Field. All right, it's time to turn off the tail. I'll give you the clicker.
Still side by side into turn number 3, though.
I wouldn't blame you if you looked away now.
Come on. As Sanford now clears, Brian Hart's into 3rd.
What is
Wilson's 4th. Rogers is 5th. Whoops.
Here comes Charles Stanford. What?
And currently the transfer spot is said to be the 44 according to time and scoring last time around.
The 05 making a race. What is this? Oh no!
Oh, trouble for the beer cars in front of him. That was
Like,
Ambrose
what-
and Flickinger that made contact down the front straightaway.
Charles, if you take out the 9 car, that would be the funniest thing ever.
Oh,
back
trouble! There goes Leduc and William Duncan. Time Pollard's
Paul.
collected.
out!
Oh,
God.
Jack James
James.
is in it.
Time
Oh,
Paul
I
got
think
the
Allie
ball.
Nelson and Time
What's
Pollard's
Time Paul?
wrestling it off turn 4.
I think he hit the pit wall. That's why.
No, he's good. He missed that somehow.
Well, Adam McDowell, if Derek Hamill's even close to the top 30, Derek Hamill's probably going to that 44.
So now what does that do for the transfer spot as we watch the battle for 4th? Allie Nelson is in the transfer spot for right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, she doesn't. There's no dodges close to the top 30, so she can just run her own race. Oh God.
Teammates here, 9 and the 10. That is now 3. All 3 Evernham cars are 3 wide.
Oh my God, Ray is gonna have a stroke. Oh no!
As Wilson makes the move on Zach Rogers, they're still side by side with the 9 and the 10.
Wow, that's incredible.
They make
Right
that
here.
one work.
Oh.
Wilson now makes the move on Kenny Moma. That is for 6th.
Hey Charles, Kyle can go in your 05 car if you're gonna decide to make the race for once.
There's that. Ray Evernham now going to have another teammate battle to watch. This time it's the 19 and the 10. Charles
my God,
Sanford throws it in there as well in the 05. 3 wide down the front straightaway.
Somebody call Aaron Crocker.
As they're going to
boy.
escape it now there. I think
Oh
they
my
are.
God. I think they can. Jack Halleck's going to be. That's kind of his ride right there. He cannot wreck right here.
Sky Commons trying to make a move on Isaac Flickinger for the 11th spot.
Yeah, let's try to get
As,
the pass here.
uh,
Sky,
Pass for second has been made. Brian Hart now has second spot.
I believe Sky is a former winner at this track. I could be mistaken, but I think he is. I think a pole Polston or not winner. Sorry.
Oh. Yeah, I think that one sounds a little bit better.
The sponsor Yates car. Someone get him some damn sponsorship.
As now is going to be able to try and take the fight to the 10. This would be for the 9th spot? No, 10th, sorry. Halleck already took 9th away.
Do we have any battle for the race lead, or Henry Sanford's just going to be...
Well, we have a battle for the transfer spot between the 2 Ganassi teammates now. Turner... Actually, sorry, no, Sorry, Nelson's now back into 17th. I feel like they passed someone there.
Well, Ty Paul is somehow still up here. There's MoMA there. There's Seth Cole.
There's Duncan now making the move on Leduc. There's Sanford, Brian Hart. Battle might be on for 3rd, though, between Zorline and Braddock.
Yeah, right here. Here they come here. Braddock, first time we've seen him really run really good all year at any, well, besides the two duel wins he has.
Well, and at least this time he doesn't have to worry about running well in the duel because he's already locked into the race.
How about the 55 of Brian Hard? Literally RKO out of nowhere. He's been trash all season. Now look at him up here in second.
Good run so far for the Napa Toyota, trying to just make the race for one.
Henry Sanford has a... Now, the reason why Henry's doing so well here is he has a bunch of top 10s and top 15s at this racetrack. Hasn't had much success in the top of the field, but the bottom he's been perfect.
I don't think that's how you wanted that to come across.
No, that's definitely not how you want.
Sky Commons trying to take the spot away now from the 05 of Charles Sanford.
Yeah, because if Charles takes out Sky, that's going to be really bad.
Or vice versa.
Yeah, that's true. The 05 is racing for literally nothing.
Well, no, they're trying to make just their, what, third race of the year?
Charles Sanford's, what, he's at like, I think you were like 17 or something. You haven't made a race since Irwindale last year. You almost won that race, too.
Led the most laps in that race.
60 laps. Gene Sanford won the race, so, you know, maybe it's an omen for Gene to win again.
Just having me in the field?
Yeah. It's been far to become... I mean, I don't remember the
well,
last time.
Jean isn't even racing in yet either. She's in 19th.
It's been a long time since you and Robert made a race together.
I bet. Gene Sanford now trying to take 18th away from the 15 of Alexander Rowe.
Yeah, Rowe was pretty good. He was top 10 in points at one point. Then he just decided to revert back to his last year, beginning of the season ways.
As they are also catching the 40 of Allie Nelson as the two Ganassi cars are still running single file, but in 16th and 17th.
Now, if you think things are getting single file, remember, well, the tires started to wear, and we saw some craziness at the end of that one. So
Duel 1, yeah.
Rowe, I think he still has a shot at making the chase, so he might be going to his teammate's car. We'll see what happens.
Here comes Nelson taking a look inside of the 41.
All the Dodges look like they might make the race, too. That's a first.
Well, Turner up the track. That's going to open the door for the 47. Here comes Gene Sanford for the transfer spot.
Yep, down the inside. Got the little logo, whatever the hell that is, on the little Debbie Toyota.
Ford.
Oh, Ford. Ford, Toyota, same thing. Next year, they'll be full Toyota.
That also opens the door for Alexander Rowe now to take 18th spot away from the 41.
And right here.
Oh, this is a mess.
Oh, no.
3 wide, Sanford, Commons, Halleck, William Brock's in there as well.
And Charles Sanford making another pass. Man, we saw a streak snap of the play. I don't know who's going to be the next longest after this.
I'm sure it won't take you too long to find out.
I think it's Brett Momo. Well, Jack Halleck's only made 5 starts this year. And Momo's
well,
like
but how many of those were because he got replaced by Keiderman?
That's a good point. Damn old Keiderman. He's not allowed next year, I don't think.
That's not true. That's not true.
What about Kev?
As Sky Commons now trying to take this fight to William Brock. I don't know what Kev's plans are. Kenny Moma now underneath Jack Halleck for position.
Let's see, who's got the longest? Let's see.
As he looks that up, Charles Sanford now trying to take the fight to the 19. This is the battle for 7th on the racetrack.
Did Tang make Texas? I don't think he did. Well, the next highest would only be about 4 races, so that's pretty impressive, actually.
As Sanford underneath the 19, that's going to maybe open the door for Brock.
The longest streak is right after that is 4 by Tang and Hart, and Hart's in second right now.
Yeah, true.
And Charles
Sanford sends the 19 up the track a little bit. That's going to open. That definitely opens the door for William Brock now.
Who knew the Riverside car could be so competitive in Richmond?
Oof. As Sky Commons maybe trying to take a peek inside of the 19.
Yeah, Charles with 2 career wins in the series. Zach Rogers also with 2 career wins in the series.
Well, yeah, but Zach's 2 wins, I think, are both this season.
Yeah, Charles won in Michigan and he decided to can it the next year.
No, we still actually even go to Michigan. It just never went twice after season 1.
Yeah, well, Robert Paul won the last second Michigan race. That's exactly what happened.
As Sky Commons now clears the 19, that is for the 9th spot.
So is Henry still leading?
Yes, by almost 2 seconds.
Well, you know, Henry won back-to-back after winning, what was it, Vince Arena in Michigan, so don't even tune in on Sunday. You already know who's going to win when you see the points.
Not even going to comment on that. As Kier Arendtid back in 25th is reporting a vibration inside of the 37. We'll have to wait and see if she can make it to the end or what will happen there. As this is, always fun when the frames decide to want to mess up.
Yeah, they just want to, it's done a drop. As Alexander Rowe, I mean, he's got teammates to go into, but that's definitely not what he wants to do.
Well, this is the battle for the transfer spot up here, apparently. As Ali Nelson has 17th,
wow.
Rowe is 15th, or is 18th, I mean. MoMA is in 19th. Peter Onjak even still has a shot in 20th.
Yeah, but no chance of the chase. He's running the tribute to the troop scheme, so that's a nice scheme right there.
As under 10 laps to go, does Alexander Rowe have anything for the 40?
Does, what's movie is the 96 got on the hood anyways?
I don't exactly know.
I think it's Journey to the End of the World, isn't it?
We'll figure out at some point.
Nice scheme though, and nonetheless, right here.
It's way better than that other movie scheme that they had.
Oh my God! Remember that at Road America? That was bad.
That was interesting to say the least. As it's not getting any better up front either.
Like I said, take the clicker.
As Brett MoMA trying to take a peek at the 15, not able to do so yet. Will make the move into turn 3 though. Absolutely sent Alexander Rowe up the track.
Well, all I can guarantee you is that we're gonna have a new winner at with that road course we're going to. Cleveland. We go to Cleveland because Max Anderson's winning that race.
44 now also reporting a vibration. And they're on pit lane for it. Oh.
That is not what Derek Campbell wanted to see.
And it's actually, they're going to have to retire the car for that tire vibration. That moves,
tires, you idiot.
That moves the 96 into the transfer spot now.
Well, you know what that means. Derek Campbell to the 55 car.
As what can Brett MoMA do there? Doesn't even matter.
Derek Campbell to the 96.
Technically, it doesn't. Although MoMA will try and make the move on Ali Nelson for 16th. Onjak is now looking on in 18th, one spot on the outside looking in.
Well, unless a tire failure happens to the 05, the end of the world is going to happen. Charles Stanford's going to snap his 17-race-long D&Q streak.
You've been waiting a while to say that one, haven't you?
I think you've been waiting a while to say that one.
As now Onjak trying to close in on the 40. Delana Brahimian had to use the outside line for turns 1 and 2 because Mark George was making the move there. Can Peter Onjak try and race his way in? 2 laps to go for them at Richmond.
Yep, and, well, Charles makes the race, and Henry is just full domination with Robbie Gordon, trying to go back-to-back in the owner's title. Here we go.
Onjak makes the move. This is for the transfer spot.
That's good for Chevy drivers. Need to get in the field, as Dodge don't have anybody competing for the title.
And he makes the move stick, but coming off turn number 4, Henry Sanford wins Duel 2.
Again, another win by Henry.
Brian Hart, Braddock, Ambrose, Zorline, Wilson, Brock, Sanford, Sky Commons, Zach Rogers, Kenny MoMA, Halleck, Shaw, And Onjak takes home the final transfer spot.
Oh, my lord, the end of the world.
Actually, I don't know why I said Braddock's name, because he actually is already clinched in. So the drivers that raced in through duel number 2, Henry Sanford, Brian Hart, Marcus Ambrose, Jonathan Zorline, Chris Wilson, William Brock, Charles Sanford, Sky Commons, Zach Rogers, Kenny Moma, Jack Halleck, Pretty Shaw, Isaac Flickinger, Gene Sanford, Brett Moma, and Peter Onjak takes home the final transfer spot. Steven, your final thoughts on this one?
Well, it was definitely an interesting race, to say the least. Very calm, not a lot of wrecks. There might be some sub-drivers, there might not be. That's not my decision, so we'll see what happens. Well, I can tell you in my decision what's going to happen. L.A. Nelson, Delana Bohemian, looks like Aaron Thane, Jesse Turner, Seth Cole, Sam Young, and Rafael LeDuc are going to the house. LeDuc's missed a bunch. He might have the next longest streak for that one. So the Cup race is going to be 100 laps. And either if Henry Sanford wants to bore it up with Amy Shelley, they could do that. But we'll be watching. Well, actually, it will, because there's no other chance for anybody else to make the chase then. So maybe we don't need sub drivers with those two up front. But I digress. Let's see what happens. Well, we got the truck race, which at least that will be interesting, and the Hooters series, because 40th can still make the chase. Just don't tune into the Cup race. Just watch those two other races. But we'll see what happens on Sunday for 100 laps.
Don't listen to them. Tune into all 3, because why not? We'd love to have you there, especially for the premiere chat. It always makes it more fun when there's more people.
Well, the Hooters and the truck race, because the Hooters one's going to be the best one.
Like I said, don't listen to him. Either way, congrats to Amy Shelley and Henry Sanford on their dual wins. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming and racing related content. Leave a comment down below if you could. If lets me know who's watching the races, and just lets me helps the channel out obviously for that. But either way, for Stephen Paul III, I'm Gordon Fan291, and this has been a production of the NRSL. We'll see you guys next time.
Who makes the chase? Leave a comment below.